Ahmed, welcome to Kakake, the African Voice.
Thank you.
And of course, we have a super mom who has also been there for Ahmed all these years, these 18 years. Hajia Rafat Salami is also in the studio. Hajia, welcome.
Thank you and good morning.
We'll have to begin with you, Hajia, because I know that training and bringing up a child with autism is not a child's play, if you ask me. So tell us exactly how you coped with this and how you were able to make this wonderful person out of Ahmed.
Well, I think the credit goes more to him and to all children who are struggling, because like I tell many parents today, the children are struggling. They are wondering why they can't do things every other person is doing. They want to be like every neurotypical person, but they are unable to. So the credit actually goes to them and all their struggles. So what we do as parents of these wonderful children is to be there for them, to understand their challenges, and to help them, guide them, support them, be consistent in the interventions. I was privileged to listen to somebody, I think they say he's late now, OLG. OLG is the Foundation for Autism, and he used to hold programs. As a journalist, I got invitations to cover those events. And then it turned out to be, you know, things that actually opened my mind, because what happens when we get there, he tells us that you can actually recover from autism. And when he says that with so much passion. I look at my child, I say, I don't see it, because he was nonverbal. He was not socially tuned. He was hyperactive, as in, on that time, we couldn't have been in this studio like that.
Energy.
He would have been everywhere, you know. But thankfully, we were consistent with therapy. We didn't give up. We were intentional and deliberate. And we knew we had a very short window. And if we didn't reach him within a certain period of time, we will have to struggle harder to be able to reach him. So what we say, you know, my expertise is from parenting in autism. What we say is early intervention is key.
Okay, let me come to you. Granted, you said, well, it's not been easy. It has not been a bed of roses. It has been a rose full of thorns. And at 4 days old, I remember that conversation.
Yes.
You had 2 blood transfusions.
Yes.
The doctors told you to give up, but you said, no, I am going to stay this to the end, and my child must be alive. And now he's a you know, award-winning YouTuber, a social media sensation. How does that make you feel at this point?
When I look back at where we came from and the fact that there were times, nearly all the time, we were hopeless, completely hopeless. We were just living the next minute. When we moved from there to this man here, who has opened me and introduced me to a wider world, I sit back and say, Alhamdulillah, only God should be praised.
Okay, so let's hear from Ahmed himself. Ahmed, how has it been? We see your videos everywhere. You're a superstar now, and it was a dream you actually had for yourself. So tell us how this dream came about and how you got to this point.
Well, it just took a while. But normally people who have autism normally take like a few years, but me, you know how it is. I'm different.
Yes, you are.
I remember he was saying, I did destined for something great.
Yes.
He's always saying that. He said, when I was young, I was literally written off. So how do you feel now with this stardom? Everybody is shouting, Ahmed Salami, Ahmed Salami. I saw that in your interview.
Well, when I look back at it, well, I don't really say it in my mind, but I'm just it. It was worth it, as they say.
It was worth it.
Yes.
Interesting.
No. You don't get it.
You told your mom right from your interviews that you wanted to be a content provider. How did you get to that point? You know, and what inspired you?
Well, 1 minute I was looking to the internet for other things, then I somehow, well, it just took a while, but I discovered YouTube. And it also took like, let's just say some time before, and I watched all the videos before I realized that I wanted to become a YouTuber. If I calculate the time and how I did it, well, I'd say 100%.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%, 12 months.
It took you 1 year.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's 1 year.
Well, I don't understand 1 year, but it
You don't understand
almost
1
took
year.
like,
Okay. So you understand it by month.
yeah, months.
Yes. All right.
So when did you really start this YouTube channel? When did it start?
I started like, I started by scratch. And it took a while for my channel to grow.
Yes. It took a while for it to grow.
Yes, but I got like, how many subscribers?
You have on YouTube. You have 8,000 subscribers.
Aha, 8,000 subscribers. Yes, I remember that. 8,000 subscribers. Yes.
And followers, you can count? You
Yes.
can't even count, right?
On TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter. Your Twitter fans are something else.
Yes, it is true.
He has a huge
Hajia,
fan.
sorry, Hajia, how did, I mean, I remember you saying he came up to you to say he wanted to be a YouTuber.
Yes.
How did he even find out about YouTube? I mean,
I don't know.
How did that happen?
exactly. I think the credit for him being on YouTube should actually go to a friend of mine who is also a journalist, Adeshola.
And
It was
and all the YouTubers out there too.
okay. Do your appreciation to them.
go on.
Well, I would like to thank Pressing Place, Bekro Jack.
Who else?
Let's see. I'd like to thank Zenki,
I don't know them. Well, he knows them.
Babley Geeks, or Stephen and Brandon that live in
You are forgetting
Canada.
somebody. You are forgetting somebody.
And of course,
Go on now.
what away?
Okay, you actually liked their work, or
They
were
follow
like
him
your
on
role
the-
models,
Yes,
right?
all those people he mentioned are the videos he watches,
Yeah.
and some of them, the games.
They do, and of course, see. Well, first, Babley Geeks, they do unboxing videos of these pin tops called Beyblades.
So spin tops called Beyblades.
Yes.
Okay.
And I've actually been watching them from. I've actually started with the metal
Okay, so a lot of us don't know Beyblade.
series.
The metal series.
To the best series.
There are different series.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And even the EN series too.
EN series.
I haven't checked that one out yet.
Okay,
Because I've
great.
been busy with.
He
things.
watched that a lot, and he was able to appreciate
Yes,
all that
appreciate
work,
it,
and that
and decided
inspired,
that he
inspired
also
him.
wants to have his own channel. And I actually didn't
And-
want him to.
And of course, it also took it's also thanks to Verbalace too.
Okay, that's all right.
Yes.
Okay, so that is, you can see, so we still struggle with, social cues, social interaction.
Absolutely.
You understand? We still struggle with that. And the only way we handle it is keep exposing him and having the world
To
to
see him.
understand that we have such challenges. And so when you go out and you see a young adult or an adult not understanding social cues, not understanding, some social nuances,
True.
what you should do is to be understanding. And because I've had people come to me and say, what is wrong with your boy? Control your boy. What is wrong with your boy? They get agitated and wondering why, they are not behaving in a neurotypical way. These are some of the challenges we face, but we keep working on them.
Okay, so you probably maybe by, let's say, give or take, this YouTube started in January 2022?
Late 2021.
Late 2021, okay.
Yes,
And you're always behind the camera.
Yes. I have to be.
So how does that, I mean, you're a journalist. I mean, how does that feel from this point of being a journalist and now producing your own son?
I think
and bringing him
you
to the
see,
limelight?
in life, God prepares you for what he wants you to do. So I think he is the reason why God made me a journalist many years ago. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had that expertise. So I have to just do, because we are struggling to find something for him. The spaces are very, very narrow or non-existent in our society. The challenges are enormous. There is no space for them. So we have to create spaces for them. And if I have to be the one to create that space, I am pleased that God has used me to do that for him. If you take people outside here, the environment makes it much more easier for you to do a lot of things. It's difficult here. But Ahmed has been meeting people. You met somebody, right?
Yes.
The man that wants to take you to his studio.
Yes.
Okay. You want
Okay,
to talk
so
about
can
that?
you share the experience with us and
Well-
what the man wants to do with you?
Yes. Well, see, the man said that the man said that he had a daughter that really likes my channel, which I can't blame him because it just happens.
Yeah. So he wants to do what with you?
And of course, he offered me an opportunity to join, to do like a sort of collab. I don't know, but still.
Okay, a lab?
Music. He has a music.
Okay,
To
music.
do a music
Okay.
recording in his studio.
You like singing?
Yes.
You have written songs?
Nobody ever listened to songs. Yeah. And they're stuck in my head now, so thank you.
So do you want to share any one of them? Do you want to sing any one for us? Anyone? Do you remember any of it? Come on.
There is one song
Which song?
from a certain show.
Okay.
Okay.
Sing any song you
Go
want,
ahead.
even if it's not the one you've written. Sing any song.
Sing any song.
Sing it. I'll join you.
In the world calling out for a hero. Change your game with the baby. I think that no, I was jokes, yeah.
Okay.
Again, yes.
Okay.
I hear the world calling out for a hero. Change your game with the bay and join the fight. It's the time. Let's go turbo, Beyblade, birth. Come on, leaves, stand your ground. It's a new generation. Sticks are high, only legends will survive. I won't give up, let it rip into battle. Beyblade, burst, turbo. We're gonna take a victory. A bursting now in overdrive. A warrior will take the lead. Beyblade, burst, turbo. Collide with the energy. Beladers come out to survive. Be a part of the legacy. Beyblade, burst, turbo. It comes down to the final moments. I hear the stadium in motion. Let them know who we are. Oh, Beyblade, come alive, grandson. It's a new competition.
Okay, so I also have to let
I
you
can hear the
go.
crowd go, "Go Salami, we love you, we love you,
Ahmed. Congratulations. That's okay.
Beyblade, burst, turbo.
Thank
Discussion
you.
started.
Oh.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Give me
Thank
my
you.
phone.
Standing ovation.
No.
All right. So
Yeah.
I mean, listening to him and also watching him, he has a lot of passion and very enthusiastic. What do you hope for the future? What's your aspiration? Going from this.
Can he talk about his hope for? Let him do
Yeah,
his hope for
okay.
the future.
Talk about
Ahmed,
it.
What do you
talk
hope
about
for?
what do you hope for? What are you looking for?
What do you want? What are your how do you
What's
want?
your dream?
What's your dream?
Well, my dream, my dream is to become the world's strongest blader in the world.
Wow.
Number one, baby.
So what are the challenges you want to overcome to get there? You were telling me
To
outside.
get to
Yes.
the top.
Tell
And
her.
I need to, the challenges I will have to overcome is getting to Japan in order to get all the things needed. And I need to get, and also want to get some Beyblade Burst products.
Mm-hmm.
And I need a 3D printer because I'm working on something. important.
A 3D printer.
You're
That
working on something.
involves,
A 3D printer.
Yes.
Okay.
that involves a certain bay,
But you were telling me about camera.
and of course, yes, and I need a bunch of cameras.
Okay.
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 Need cameras,
Cameras, 3D printer, and
Lights.
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 Okay.
Okay. All the
Oh.
production
And I
equipment.
need a new news table for my news.
Ah.
For my news.
You are going into news.
Oh, mommy,
For-
were you
for-
surprised?
He's
for
a
the-
content
For
provider.
for YouTube news all.
YouTube news.
News.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised.
Because, see, I've seen some videos where they will have announcements or
Oh.
they will have news to share about something before now get to the.
I understand.
Yes,
Wow.
Oh, so you want all that?
yes.
Okay, so you're calling out. Speak directly to your
directly
camera
to the
and
camera.
talk to Nigerian government, of course, and the government of your state to come to your aid to provide all of this.
So please help me.
Right.
Go on.
Everyone, Nigerian government, please help me with these challenges I'm facing, so that I can provide you and all of the followers content.
Wow.
I'm sure they
Provision of content. I'm so touched.
So he said
touched by
cameras,
this.
One of them,
Yeah.
3D printers.
these ones I mentioned, and those who I haven't mentioned, and the this one YouTuber that I haven't mentioned yet.
Who?
Elnick.
Okay.
If it also wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had this inspiration too. So,
Thank you.
Jacob, owner of Elnick, well, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ahmed Salami, and I think that's a very good place to
Yeah.
cap it.
So
Thank
made
you,
me
Hajia.
very-
Thank
you made
you.
me very-
Thank you. God bless you. Ahmed,
Thank you.
never give up on your dreams. You'll get to the top, because he said, I am destined for something great,
Yeah.
and that's in the word of Ahmed Salami. I think that's where we'll cut the cutting call.
Yes, I
there.
actually like this quote from him. He says, I am actually smart, intelligent, and destined to be great. And you can see that great man there. We wish you the very best, and we also pray everything you need to get to that top, God will provide for you.
Absolutely.
All the
Thank you
best.
so
And
much.
for the super mom,
Thank
you're doing
you.
a great job.
Thank you so much.
You
Well
know, keep
done.
at it.
Thank you.
And you will
Thank
get
you.
the reward eventually.
Thank you so much.